Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing an affordable prom makeup look tutorial. It's mainly drugstore, but then I also have Colourpop in there as well, which isn't technically drugstore, but I did put it in there since it is so affordable and really great quality. I did include a lot of other options for the products that I did choose. So like for eyeshadows, I pulled like 6 eyeshadow palettes, a couple single eyeshadows, stuff like that, so you guys have a variety. I wanted to make sure to do an affordable tutorial just so you know, people that don't want to spend a whole lot of money on makeup have an option and know what products are really great. I have been using these products since as long as I can remember, honestly. I started with drugstore makeup products, with NYX, with ELF, with Wet n Wild, L'Oreal, Revlon, stuff like that. Those were probably that was all I knew up until YouTube. And once it started becoming more popular, I started to branch out and go high end. But there are some really great products at the drugstore and really great affordable options, so you don't have to spend a crap ton of money on makeup when you literally just wash it off at the end of the night. So there are really great options, in my opinion. I'm going to put in a couple pictures of my proms and stuff like that and the makeup that I did at my prom. So sorry that I have been completely gone. I am an athlete here when I'm in school, so I'm just completely busy all the time. I also work at a local coffee shop, so my time is a little bit taken up, I guess you could say, but I am going to start to really try and crack down and at least have one video a week, if not more, if I can. I'm really trying to create content for you guys because I know a lot of the people that support me are my friends and people like that, but I also want to branch out and find more people that could possibly watch my videos. But I do appreciate the people that are supporting me so far. Also, I do apologize in the video. I am breaking out so badly right now. It's ridiculous. And so my base makeup does not look very good at all. Just because I'm breaking out like right in here and like honestly all over my face. I'm gonna go to the dermatologist soon, but it's like actually terrible, but it's fine, it's whatever. So yeah, an affordable prom makeup tutorial for you guys. So let's go ahead and get on into it. Oh, I'm so weird. Okay. Hey guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get on started with the affordable prom makeup look today. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with primer. I just have one that I really recommend from the drugstore. It's the NYX Angel Veil Primer. I really like this one. It just creates a nice smooth base. I'm just going to apply that with my fingers. You can hear literally everything in this house. The foundations that I recommend that are affordable options, I really like the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. It's really full coverage. I really like that one. I like the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. That one is also really good. And then I think probably my favorite is the Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I wore this to my prom. And then also the Infallible Pro Glow. That's also really good if you've got dewy skin. They've got really good coverage and they last the entire night, which is amazing. I wore this one to my prom, if I didn't mention that already. So I'm going to use this one. Sorry, my skin is literally a disaster. Don't know why. Love the winter. Just like makes my skin freak out, but whatever. It's cool, I guess. And this is in the shade 102, I believe. Shell Beige. That was the foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it like that, and I'm gonna start my eyes. I have a couple primers that I really recommend from the drugstore and affordable options. So I really like the Milani eyeshadow primer, as well as the Wet n Wild Photo Focus one. And then for glitters and chunkier shadows, I really like the NYX glitter glue. It's pretty popular. I'm sure you've seen it before, but I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Milani eyeshadow primer. So I squared it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set the eyeshadow primer with just a little bit of face powder. This is just the Colourpop No Filter face powder in Fair, and I'm gonna use this Real Techniques brush. I'm just gonna pop that on so the other shadows blend over top of it really well. I brought out lots of products that I would recommend to you guys for affordable options. For eyeshadow palettes and stuff like that. So they're not all from like Walmart or the drugstore or anything like that. Like I've got some Colourpop stuff as well. I think that's the only brand that I have here that you have to order online and can't find in stores. So I have a couple palette recommendations and eyeshadow recommendations from the drugstore. So these are the Milani Everyday Eyes eyeshadow collections. I really like these, even just for everyday or special occasions. They are super pigmented. I like them a lot. Also, these Wet n Wild Au Naturel eyeshadow palettes. These are also really good. Not my favorite, but they do get the job done, and you just might have to spend a little extra time blending, but still really amazing. And then honestly, any Colourpop shadow palette or single shadows are my favorite. So I've got a bunch of these palettes here, and then I also have a palette with singles in it that I made myself. Highly recommend. These are the L'Oreal Infallible shadows. I absolutely love these. These are my favorite. I've been using these for as long as I can remember. I love using them wet or dry. They're super pigmented and they look foiled on the lid. They're so amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop palette, the Double Entendre palette. I don't know how to say that, but that's what it's called. And I'm gonna just go in with a transition shade. I am using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush, the JH30, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this lighter transition shade, this more orangey color, and I'm gonna mix these two actually, and very lightly just create a transition in my crease. And I'm actually gonna blow it out too, to create like a wing effect. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Wet n Wild palette in Bare Necessities. And I'm going to go in with this kind of mid-tone brown shade. And I'm using the Morphe M535 brush. And I'm going to just like focus that one more in the crease to create more definition. Okay, I switched my brush to the Morphe M513 brush, just so I can smoke it out more. Okay, so now that that is laid down, I'm going to go ahead and go, why can't I not find the brush? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the Colourpop palette, and I'm going to go in with the dark brown on the Morphe 433 brush, and I'm just going to lightly tap into that, and I'm going to go on my outer corner and really smoke it out towards the edges and just darken up the outer. Going in with the same brush I used for the lighter brown shade, and I'm just going to keep buffing that out. go in with the Morphe M506 brush, and I'm going to go in with the black shade, and this is the Wet n Wild Nude Awakening palette. This is the only palette I could find that has a black in it, but any black will work. And I'm just going to take that like on my outer corner and kind of smudge on the top upper lash line. Now I'm going to go ahead and go for a lid shade. I did forget to mention that I have two more products that I really recommend, especially for prom. I really like the Colourpop Supernova shadows, the liquid ones. I'd say they're comparable to the Stila Glitter and Glow ones, which I really like. This one is in the shade Walk of Fame, and this one is Running in Orbits. Really like these. I don't think I'm going to use it today, but this is Walk of Fame, and this is Running in Orbits. They're just really easy ways to just like add glitter to your look, and I feel like prom is one of those nights where you just want glitter and, you know, fancy stuff all over your face. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue using the Colourpop palette, and I'm just gonna use the MAC 242 brush, I believe that's what it's called, and I'm going to put a shimmery shade on top of my lid. The Infallible Pro Spray and Set setting spray is really good. It's a really good option for the drugstore. It does kind of smell weird, but if you can get past that, it's really good. But I'm gonna go ahead and spray my brush with this really quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and go with this shimmery shade on the top row. Dip my brush into that, and I'm also gonna mix it with a little bit of this one just to create a little bit more gold of a shade rather than a bronzy, and I'm just gonna apply that to my lid. Just buffing those harsh edges out just a little bit. Right now for the eyes, just for the moment, I'm going to go ahead and finish the face. I'm going to do concealer, powder, all that stuff. The concealers that I really like from the drugstore, I really like the Maybelline Fit Me concealers. They're probably my favorite, I would say. I'm usually in the shade 15, but this one's almost out, and then I have the shade Ivory. So I'm going to probably mix a couple of these, but I also like the Colourpop No Filter concealers. I believe I'm allergic to them though, so I don't use these for much other than like cutting my crease and stuff like that, but I really like them otherwise if I wasn't allergic to them. So I really highly recommend these. They're super full coverage, super nice. They come in a billion different shades, and I believe they changed the formula because I know the old formula oxidized quite a bit and it like changed colors on your face, which I thought was okay because I just got a lighter shade anyways and I just adapted to it, but still really great. But I think they did fix that. I'm just gonna blend that in with my beauty blender. On, I'm going to go ahead and go in with powder. I'm going to be using the Colourpop No Filter powder. I'm pretty sure this is in, okay, I thought it was in Fair, but it's in Translucent. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with the JH07 brush from Morphe. And I'm just going to lightly dust this underneath my eyes. A huge mirror right behind the camera, and I feel like I can get a better feel for the look when I look back there, so that's why I keep looking back there. But yeah, so next I'm going in with contour. I only have one drugstore product that I really like for contouring, and it is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour like little mini set in the shade Light. It's got a really nice cool toned contour shade in it. I really highly recommend. Super good. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M523 brush, and I'm just gonna so now that I have that on the face, I'm gonna go in with bronzer. I have two bronzers that I recommend from the drugstore. I really like the L'Oreal True Match Luby Bronze It, and as well as the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. If you can't tell, this is actually my favorite. It smells so good and I really like it. It just applies so nice. So I'm going to go in with the JH02 brush from Morphe, and I'm just going to swirl my brush in that and just bronze the skin. I'm not gonna bake today. You definitely can bake. I used to bake for my proms, really enjoyed that. I just don't feel like baking today. I feel like it's gonna be like way too much product on my skin right now. But the no filter powder is really good for that. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with blush. I do have a couple recommendations. I have really cheap ones. So first, I really love the Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes. These are like what everyone talked about on the internet probably like a really long time ago, but they're amazing. They redid the packaging and everything. I love them. Also the Milani Rose d'Oro Baked Powder Blush. I like this. I haven't used these in forever, but I love them. I'd say my go-to favorite now is the Milani powder blush, like the rose looking one. I don't think it actually has a name, but it's in the shade Romantic Rose. Love this. I actually use this on a daily basis. Same with this one. It is the e.l.f. blush palette in the shade Light. I mainly focus on just these bottom shades, but sometimes I mix them all together. Really like it. It's only $6 for 4 blushes, so you're saving a lot of money. Okay. So I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. blush palette. I'm going to go in with these two shades mixed together on the JH06 brush from Morphe. Okay, so I have quite a few highlighter recommendations because I am obsessed with highlighters. First are the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powders. These are bomb. So good, so metallic. They're only like $3 or $4. They're super cheap. I really like those. Also the Colourpop, just like the pressed highlighters are really good, as well as their single ones as well, like in the pots. Those are good too. Not my favorite just because they're kind of hard to apply, but they're still really good. I also really like this Flower Beauty Shimmer and Strobe highlighting palette. It's a super cheap option at the drugstore, and then you also get 3 different options, and that's endless possibilities because you can mix them all together and make whatever shade you want. Also, what I've been loving recently are these just like the e.l.f. baked blushes in Moonlight Pearls and Blush Gems. They're super nice. They're really natural looking. But they're still like really, I don't want to say they're blinding, but they're still really shimmery and really awesome. I really like these. Perfect for a more natural look. And then also I pulled this out because it was more just for like a tip for prom. So for prom, like if you've got a slit in your dress or if you're showing some of your legs, I love to use these like cheap drugstore liquid highlighters, and I love mixing them in with my lotions and putting them on my legs, and then my legs look like hot damn. Like they look so good. They're like, I don't even know how to explain it. It just like looks like I just got out of the like a pool or something, and they just look really good. I don't even know how to explain it, but mixing illuminator in with your lotion and you will be set. It looks so good. Just had to mention that because, you know, it's prom and it's cheap, so why not? Okay, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. highlighters. I don't know what, I think I'm just gonna mix the two. Oh god. I'm gonna mix these two together. And I'm going to use the Morphe M501 brush. Just apply this to the tops of my cheekbones. I think I'm gonna definitely do like a whole prom series on my channel because I know a lot of girls don't have the money to go and get their makeup done for prom, which I never liked going and getting my makeup done for prom because no one did it how I wanted it. So I figured, you know, might as well create some looks that could give girls inspiration for their prom looks. And then this is an affordable option too because I know lots of high schoolers don't have a whole lot of money or whatever it may be, or if you don't want to spend the money on high-end products, because I don't even want to spend the money on high-end products, but I have a shopping problem, so you know, I just spend my money on it all the time. So what are you gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Frame and Set Pomade in the shade Warm Brunette, and I'm just gonna brush through my eyebrows, and then I'm going to apply it with a brush. I do usually like to go in with a pencil first before I go in with the pomade, but all my pencils are out, but I did order more from Colourpop. I'm going to have a huge makeup haul on this channel because I just ordered so much freaking makeup and hair care stuff. It's unreal. Like, definitely didn't need to spend that much money on makeup or hair stuff, but again, shopping problem, it's whatever. Yeah, but I'm just gonna fill in these eyebrows. I like to start at the bottom to create kind of a base for it, and then just work my way up. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do the lower lash line on my eyes. And I'm just going to go in with the same Colourpop palette, and I'll probably use, let's see here. I'll just use this Morphe M321 brush, and I'm just going to go in with those like transition shades that I used earlier and smoke that under the lower lash line. I feel bad. I've been so MIA on YouTube and stuff. Like, this is a huge goal of mine to do YouTube basically whenever I can. Like, I've always wanted to make YouTube videos, but I'm so busy. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't even have time to eat or go to the bathroom half the time. So it's like really hard to stay up with like the stuff that I love. I'm just going in with a dark brown shade and just going a little bit more. But I really wish I could find time to do this because it is something I really love. I love doing makeup. But it's just hard sometimes, I guess. Being a student athlete, it just kind of takes up your entire life, honestly. Yeah, it's fun. Okay, now I am going to go ahead and go in with some eyeliner. You can do a wing if you want. I would do one in high school. For prom, I recommend the NYC liquid liner. Honestly, this is like my whole, like the only eyeliner I ever use. I'm not gonna do a wing right now. Oh, what did I just do? But I'm just gonna go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Matte retractable eyeliner, and I'm just gonna go in my tight line and my waterline just to make my lashes look fuller. Oh balls, I always do that. I can insert some pictures of my prom makeup my senior year. I don't think I have pictures from my junior or my sophomore year. But I do have my prom dresses and like pictures from prom. They're really ugly from my sophomore and my junior year. I really only liked my senior year prom dress, And I only liked those pictures, but I can definitely put them in the video so you can, you know, make fun of me and see how weird I looked. But I do have a picture of the makeup look I did for my senior year. I really liked that makeup look and that prom dress. So I will do that. But yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with mascara. I really like the, what is this? I think it's L'Oreal. Well, the Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. It is out right now, and all of my mascaras are out except for these stupid little samples I have. So normally I'd be putting this on my eye, but since it's gone, I'm just gonna put the sample of the Better Than Sex mascara on my eyes. But they're basically completely dupes. I actually like the drugstore one a lot better, because it stays on longer. And I like sweat all day and stuff like that, so I really need something that's gonna stay on and not smudge. But yeah, but it also gives a lot of volume, and I really like that. Okay, mascara is on. Normally I would put fake eyelashes on, but I'm out at the moment of any that are remotely affordable. So but I do recommend the Kiss lashes. You can just get them at Walmart, Walgreens, pretty much anywhere. And then using the Duo lash adhesive. I like the brush tip one though. I don't like the squeezy tube one. I think the squeezy tube one is just a mess and a pain in the ass, but I really do like the Kiss lashes. You don't have to wear lashes, but I think they look better. But it's honestly whatever you're comfortable with. If you aren't gonna feel comfortable in it, don't wear it. It's your night. It's not the end of the world if you don't. But the Kiss lashes are some of my favorites. Let's see. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to lips. I'm gonna do a red lip for this look right now. My lips are so dry. Ugh, it's driving me nuts. Like nuts. But I'm gonna do a red lip for right now. You can do any color lip or whatever. I did pull a couple of my favorites from different brands that have a lot of different shades, so you can pick whatever kind you want. These are really great lip products and they last a really long time. If you don't want to go red, you can pick one of their other colors. They're still really great. I really like the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Liquid Lipsticks. They're super good. It doesn't even feel like they're on your lips and they last forever. Highly recommend. I love the Milani lipsticks, either the cream ones or the matte ones. This one's in Matte Confident. So amazing. I love this one. It literally, it doesn't feel like there's anything on your lips. It's awesome. But it also stays forever. So I really like that one. I also like the Colourpop liquid lipsticks, the Ultra Matte Lips or the Ultra Satin Lips. This one is the Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Bam. This is the Laura Lee times Colourpop like No Kilo Lay one. I don't know if I have this one anymore, but I like the shade and I've never used it before, so I thought about just wearing it for this. And this one is my all-time favorite lip product, and it's a super cheap one, but the reason I love it is I wore it to my junior year of homecoming, and I was dating my ex-boyfriend, well, boyfriend at the time, and I really wanted to wear a red lip, and he's like, no, you're gonna get that all over me, like, we're not doing that. And I was like, bet. I was like, I'm wearing a red lip, don't tell me what to do. So I bought this, and it's the Rimmel Provocalips. Holy crap, these stay on, like, they don't move. Like, you need an oil to remove them, you need to scrub your lips, like, they last forever. It's one side with the lip color, and then you put it on, let it dry, and then you put the like little jelly balm on to like moisturize it. Holy crap, it doesn't move. And he, like, I showed up wearing a red lip, and he's like, you've got to be kidding me. I was like, I like kissed my hand and nothing came off, and he's like, oh. And I was like, That's what I thought, you know. So that was kind of funny. We're obviously not dating anymore. That's a story for another video because that is some funny stuff. But yeah, I really like this one. It comes in a bunch of different colors. There's a purple one that I like and that my mom stole from me, so Mom, give it back. But yeah, this one's really great. Got lots of different colors. But yeah, there's lots of different options. I don't know which one I want to choose today. I'm definitely not going to put this one on because I want to be able to take it off. So I think I'm going to actually go in with the Laura Lee Ultra Satin Lip one from Colourpop. It looks so disgusting. I hate the winter. It just snowed basically like a foot. And we had to scoop our entire like house. We have a huge driveway and like 2 sidewalks that we have to clear, and then we've got like our porch and like we've got 2 entrances that we have to clear, and it sucks. Like, why do I live in Nebraska, honestly? Probably the worst decision I've ever made. But I'm here. We're here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. It always tickles on this. Okay, so that is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making it. I love recommending products. Just because I've been using drugstore products ever since I started doing makeup, which was like, how old am I? Like 8 years ago? I don't know. So I really enjoy doing makeup and just talking about awesome products. I hope I'm starting to warm up to the camera a little bit more. I know I get really nervous in front of it and I kind of talk weird, but hopefully as I continue to do more videos that I get more comfortable, and I really hope you guys enjoy. Keep recommending like videos for me that you guys want to see. I am open to pretty much anything. I was thinking about doing a get to know me video. My best friend really wants me to do one of those. And then my friend Brandon said he would possibly let me do his makeup for my channel. So that would be fun. And then I was thinking of just like having my best friend or some of my friends come on camera and just do a couple of videos because I know they would have so much fun. But yeah, it'd be great. Thank you guys so much for your support. I know there's not many of you guys, but I really appreciate the people that do support. Please like, subscribe, you know, share it whenever you can. I do have a makeup Instagram, Cassidy Rose Makeup. I can leave that on the screen right now. And then I also have my regular Instagram. You're more than welcome to follow that one as well. It's just Cassidy_Sunderman. And then I've got a Facebook. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really go on Twitter that much, except for like my personal account, and it's just to, you know, like and retweet funny things and stuff like that. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you want to see next time, and I'll see you guys next time.